Question 3. What is Sandhya in general, and what happens during the Sandhya period, that is the time interval between breath exhalation and inhalation? Answer. Evolution starts from Bindu or point. The static energy of Bindu is partially converted into the kinetic energy during evolution. Thus, the manifestation continues from the unmanifested static Bindu or point, since cosmic energy is in seed form in the Bindu that is in the unmanifested static stateless state. By the unknown reasons, Spandau in the Bindu leads to various kinds of intensive throbbing in the Bindu, and part of the Bindu that was static, unmanifested, the manifestation commences in it. Thus, in the dualist pattern of the Bindu, consisting of manifested and unmanifested parts, out of which the unmanifested part gets manifested and turns into manyness. Thus, the creativity by throbbing comes out of dielectric in the series one after the other, and the multiplying pattern is continued. The Spandau creates close interaction in the Bindu that leads to throbbing, which generates mysterious force that multiplies within the Bindu, and manifestation is continued. This is the origin of the cosmos from Bindu by Spandau and throbbing. Without Spandau there cannot be creation, and no creativity is feasible. Cosmic Spandau is because of the desire of the Almighty. The linkage between various states of the Bindu is through the Spandau, and it is not the continued process. Between the manifest state or Sadashiva or Shiva or Kameshwara and Shakti, and the unmanifested state, there is a gap, the Kala, the time, the awareness, which always exists. Thus, the triangle is formed with time, manifested and unmanifested states. Without time no transformation takes place. So, Spandau is Kala, the time. The cosmic throbbing is nothing but time, space and consciousness, which generate the otherness, and thus, the Bindu or point continues the multiplication. The initially unmanifested Bindu, the Ishwar, existed. By his desires, manifestation, Kameshwara, awareness appeared, and under the effect of Spandau, the Kala, time, the manifestation in many-ness continued. Kala is the division of absolute, wholeness, oneness into manyness. Desire of absolute is Kama Kala, it is the Mahamaya that created the otherness. Mother of otherness is Kal Mahimani, Narahansi, Lalita, Chandi and so on. The initial state of unmanifested Akal Manimani is changed partially to Mahamaya, which is Kali, by the Spandau. Spandau is a cosmic dance by Kala or time rhythm that creates manifestation from unmanifested Bindu. The God measures everything in a time frame, whereas measurement by man is in the material or the anuform, that is the relative knowledge. Time is evolution, however in the material plane, it is governed by atoms. But time creates material or atoms in the absolute terms under the influence of natural conditions. There are 4 Sandhyas in a day. They are Udya Sandhya, morning by 6 a.m., Madhya Sandhya, 12 noon, Sayam Sandhya, by 6 p.m., and the Turiya Sandhya at 12 o'clock midnight. Basically, the gap when otherness is likely to approach from the existing state is called Sandhya. This otherness is Maya. As night darkness changes to daylight, the time gap for the dawn is Sandhya. The change to otherness from the original state is Sandhya. Similarly, as the earth position with respect to the sun changes, the changes of seasons occur. There are 12 seasons in a year with a change of 30-degree position of the earth. That completes one complete cycle in 12 months. In the same way consciousness, Chaitanya, has 4 Sandhyas, that is Jagrik to Swapna to Sushupti to Turiya and then to Turiya Tita, the margins. In the same way the mind has 4 Sandhya, that is mind to Buddhi, intellect, to Chitta, consciousness, to Ahankara, ego. The transit gap between thinking and execution of activities by different sections of the mind is Sandhya. The whole world is full of Spandau, gaps, between the two different states. Between life and death, there is a gap, the Spandau, and thus, both are the otherness for each other. This Spandau, the gap, is called the light. In other words, this light is time, since with time it becomes otherness and changes. The time that leads to changes is nothing but the cause of evolution. Thus, the Spandau that leads to throbbing is the change of evolution and mother of creativity. Everything of the manifestation is governed by time, and also the unmanifested to the manifested state revolves around time. Time leads to otherness, it is Spandau, and when a oneness changes to otherness is called Sandhya. Catching Sandhya, the time gap of the changes, is the creativity. So, creativity is the change of pattern under the influence of Spandau, and it is governed by time. Creativity is the mother of all inventions. Basically, it is in the entrance of void, the gap, and the time, when the change of states is taking place. The Sandhya is worshipping able Gayatri. It is the direct link with the infinity. It is the light which transforms the otherness with time. The contemplation on this light gives all creative ideas related to the deep secrets of the cosmos, which can be manifested and can make wonderful discoveries. Newton and Einstein could probe into Sandhya and could catch the essence of creative light for the various discoveries of this nature. The triangle of life and death is completed by the appearance of silence, the Spandau, the gap, the time, and that is the secret of the cosmos. The individual consciousness to the cosmic consciousness is the Sandhya that links the soul to the Paramatma or Almighty. This Spandau, the function variation, from relative to the absolute and vice versa from absolute to relative is the Sandhya that completes the triangle of soul and Paramatma. It gives the mystery of self-realization and mergence of soul with the supernal. To be aware of this Sandhya, this time gap, reveals the mystery of everything, but this comes by His grace only. Sandhya links to infinite versions of life and death. Also, it links soul and Paramatma. To be in otherness from oneness through awareness in Sandhya, it is the mystery of the mysteries. From the awareness stage to non-awareness stage of Samadhi is the Sandhya. From microcosm to macrocosm is through Sandhya. From awareness of time to the state of timelessness is through Sandhya. The Sandhya completes the triangle to otherness, and to be with it is the secret of all the creativities of the Almighty. One has to enter into this gap, and who enters is the conqueror of the universal or cosmic secrets. The state of Samadhi is the mergence of soul with the supernal through the Sandhya of timelessness, that is the shading of awareness. Without Spandau, the time gap, there is no Sandhya. Shiva is the creator of this Spandau, Shakti is the throbbing, and time is the energy. So, by interaction of Shiva and Shakti in the Sandhya of time, energy is evolved. It means energy is created through time. In other words, energy, the light, is the time. In a more subtle form, time can create anu or molecule and parmanu or atom. Thus, time is light. Light or energy creates matter, and vice versa, matter can create energy. So, energy is Sandhya from infinity. From time, all types of knowledge are created. It is Paramajyoti. It is Lalita, Parameshwari. Para Gayatri is absolute, and Apara Gayatri is matter. In short, time is the faith of God, and it is Spandau, Sandhya, light, energy, and transformation to different matters. And this is the mystery of mysteries of cosmos, which can be perceived through Sandhya only.